up, perk head? Forget about me, Seeker, and in the right side, in the blue trunks, we have Reactive. Really should use me instead, reload. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I haven't made my point quite clear, there's a superior perk available for the pulse rifles. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, a lot of people really back the Headseeker perk. I'm here to completely explain why you should never want it on a gun. So, let's just start with this. Understand, I'm not trying to hurt any feelings. I know a lot of people love the Messenger, but I noticed that a lot of people are rolling that perk on things like the hopscotch, and I'm like, why would you do something like that? That's like buying, like, a 60s Corvette and deciding to just put, like, spinners on it. Like, is that really what we do now? In their defense, this perk is actually quite confusing, so have your thinking panties on. This gun is described in its perk, actually, as a body shot would increase precision damage for a short period of time. Now, that is not specific enough. A lot of people are under the assumption that that means, hey, I got a burst, one of them hit the body, that means my next couple bursts, over a couple seconds of time, I'm actually going to get increased precision damage. And that's not true. It does not work like crowd control. Consider it debunked. So, I have noticed that it pretty much only affects the shots within the same burst. So say your first burst, the first bullet hits the body, and you're following to hit precision, then Headseeker is actually taken into account. Now, this is very complicated. Now, one of the basic rules is this pretty much only affects one tier of pulse rifles, and that's the highest impact, lowest rate of fire ones, like the Messengers, your Hopscotch Pilgrims, stuff like that, and it's because it scales. For example, this gun with Headseeker activated does 41 precision damage. And that is a 3 added on to each bullet compared to the 38 base. Now, if you go down just one tier, the All Fate does 33 base, but when Headseeker's activated, it does 35. And if you keep going downwards, then you're going to get to where it does like 1 additional damage. So yeah, it's bad enough on the higher impact ones. Don't even think about using it on the weaker ones out there. Now, I'm going to explain that there is only one way, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one way, and it's a very rare occasion that it actually triggers, that Headseeker actually has value. And it's super rare, I'm telling you, it's hella rare. And it's very unique too. It has to happen in a certain combination of bursts. The bullets have to land a certain way. I'm going to throw numbers up on your screen because it's going to make it a little easier for me to explain. So what you first have to do is understand some of the basic information about this gun. With 38 precision damage, this gun, at its base form, without Headseeker, is capable of 2 bursting people quite easily. 4 of the shots have to hit precision, 2 have to hit the body for a kill. So you're going to see 3 combinations on your screen. 26 equals a body shot, 38 equals a precision shot at base, and 41 equals when Headseeker is activated. But I'd like to remind you guys that you can't even activate the Headseeker perk without having a body shot beforehand, and it only applies to the same burst. So looking at these numbers, there's a little bit of wiggle room. Couple things to keep in mind. Obviously, like I said, this gun is already at its base form without Headseeker capable of 4-shot precision shots, which means what you're looking for with this gun is finding that rare occasion that this gun is capable of killing with 3 precision shots and 3 body shots. Mathematically, these are your 3 options. So like I said, wiggle room. We'll take the second group of numbers for an example. Now, 38 plus 26 plus 26 in the first burst, and 26 plus 41 plus 41 is possible. But again, it still comes out to 198. That's not enough for a full health kill in Crucible for a 2 burst. It's just not possible. Nor is the one above hand, but that's just there for an example. Now, looking down at the bottom, that is the only combination ever in this game that this actually has any sort of relevant use. It's kind of a safety net. 26 plus 41 plus 41, meaning the initial bullet in the first burst has to hit for the body, and the following 2 have to hit precision. Then in the next burst, it needs to hit 26 to the body, then a 41, and then a 26, or a 26, 26, 41, coming out at 201, being just enough to actually secure a kill with the Headseeker perk. Like I said, these are the only combinations. You throw in an extra precision shot, and the gun was capable of doing that without the Headseeker perk in the first place, and it's a wasted perk. So triggering this thing is very hard. If your first bullet is a precision shot, or in the situation that the first one's actually a body shot and the next 2 are not precision shots, then you're pretty much screwed. It's not capable of actually benefiting your gun whatsoever. Those are the very rare occasions that that perk can actually help you in the Crucible. And to be honest, I went through about 4 games and I saw it twice. That is the only time that it has ever saved my ass in Crucible. And to be honest, a perk that only happens twice in 4 games is not a perk worth having. Where's Mulligan at when you need it? So now with the explanation of Headseeker, let's take a couple seconds and mourn the loss and then move on. Reactive Reload. Why is it so good? It's basically a time-based final round / luck in the chamber. It gives you 33% increased damage. It's going to be 30 in the Taken King, but that's really not going to be much of a difference at all. It's like 1 damage max. But as it stands right now, say if we put it on this gun is capable of 38 precision damage right now. It would be bumped up to 51 with Reactive Reload activated, and body shots would be worth 34. Now mathematically, 34 times 6 is enough to kill somebody. So if you got a kill, reloaded, killed his buddy right next to him, this gun is allowed to kill somebody in 2 bursts to the body without even needing to land a precision shot. That's big for these high damage guns. That makes Reactive Reload extremely dangerous with follow-up kills. Let's take Reactive Reload down a tier. All Fate comes in with 33 precision damage, faster rate of fire, meaning it can kill a little bit quicker in the first place, and unfortunately, it has to kill in 3 bursts. There's no way for this gun in its base form to kill in 2 bursts, even with all 6 hitting headshot. You're just a couple damage shy. You throw Reactive Reload in the mix, and it does 43 to the headshot. That's an extra 10 damage on top. That is big. That now puts it in the realm of being capable with a follow-up kill of killing in 2 bursts, something it didn't have beforehand. So, ladies and gentlemen, Reactive Reload is king. If you're still using Headseeker, take it off, girl. Ooh! Get rid of it. Like, seriously. Just right now. Orphan it. Anyways, moving aside, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. A lot of info, time, and research went into putting this together for you guys. Remember to subscribe if you are new here, and feel free to continue browsing the channel by clicking the videos above.